Next, let's kiki on this interesting story. So a trans woman in Minneapolis is going viral after she and her friend unknowingly helped far-right influencer Jake Lang escape a heated situation. Daye Gottsche says they were stopped at a red light on Saturday when a bleeding man chased by counter-protesters suddenly jumped into her car begging for help. That man turned out to be Lang. Yes, the January 6th figure later pardoned by President Trump. Daye made it clear she does not support Lang or what he stands for, but said violence wasn't the answer. As the crowd surrounded the car and tried to pull him out, others eventually cleared a path so they could drive away. And it says video, but I guess not. She didn't agree, but she still helped. What are we all talking about? So it's just like the irony of life. You know what I mean? It's the irony of life, right?
God
this
has
guy,
a sense of humor.
I guess he has a sense of humor. You know, I mean, this gentleman was at January 6th. He ensued fear and hurt, and he was pardoned. Mm-hmm. And he's a huge white supremacist. He's disgusting. He's gross. I can't even stand to look at him. Mind you, he's at this protest. Shit goes wrong. He starts getting hit by stuff because, again, he's hateful and gross, right? And ends up getting shelter by a trans woman.
Isn't that funny?
Okay, and who helped him in the car? A black man. Okay, like when he went on a show the following day to talk about the attack, he never mentioned the trans woman, never mentioned the black man who helped him, just said that Good Samaritans helped him, and that was that.
Because that's how humanity works when you're non-human. You know, that's how it works. The safe spaces to go to, those who see the humanity even in you who don't see the humanity in them. And she said violence wasn't the answer.
Listen, so I sent...
Better her than me.
I sent a text today to Daye
me.
Gottsche. I sent her a text through TikTok. And I was like, look, I've done a story on you.
Yeah.
I didn't think she'd reply.
She
right?
did.
She replied and said, look, I had to, right? My mama raised me in a certain way.
Wow.
It didn't matter what his backstory was.
So
I just know that I had to get him out of there. And you know what my reply to her? You're a better person.
You're better than me. You're better than me. You're better than me. You are a real human, my love. Humanity.
I told her, you are everything, girl. And if you ever come down to Miami, I got you. Come stay with me for a couple of days. I was like, you are just amazing. I'm like,
you are worthy.
You are worthy.
You are worthy.
Like, I go to church every Sunday to try to stay at least a little bit human niceness out of me. And it just was like, she didn't have to get herself ready for it. She didn't even know, it was just like, that's it. She just did.
She just did. That's why I tell people, God always working on me. They're like, Jamal, you're so sweet. Girl, if this was my situation.
Listen, but you know what I mean? Like, I remember, I grew up on sitcoms, right? The Jeffersons, right? Was one of my favorite shows ever. I still watch reruns now, right? And there's an episode, they were so before their time, man. There was an episode about that they were having a KKK meeting at the bottom in their office, in their building, and that he went down there thinking that it was a different kind of meeting, right? Anyway, the head of the KKK has a heart attack and passes out. George Jefferson does mouth to mouth and saves him. And when the guy comes to, he goes, oh, George saved you, blah, blah, blah. He goes, you should have let me die. That's how a lot of these people feel. That's how they think, So it's like, Daye doesn't even care that he didn't acknowledge her. I'd be like, yo, where's my name in the paper?
Just a little gratitude.
Just a little gratitude. At least say the name of the car or the color of the car that saved you, something.
But we'll do it for you, Daye.
But we'll do it for you. You are an incredible human. You keep doing what you're doing. You represent us so incredibly. Thank you. And, this makes us maybe even think that maybe if that were to happen to us,
it does.
Maybe we would think of you and maybe do the same. All right. So thank you. This is an important conversation for our LGBTQ+ community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to the Faye